What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Wizard101 Complete Game Walkthrough, episode 254. We are here, surprisingly, in Merle Ambrose's office in Wizard City, because we have a main quest that takes us here. And you may be thinking, wow, did we beat Mirage? Was Irkala the final boss? The answer is no, we will be back to Mirage, so it's kind of like a bait to come back here to Merle Ambrose. But let's see what he has to say today as we continue on here.
Oh, there you are, my good friend. I'm glad you received my dispatch. Much has transpired since last we spoke.
That's very true.
I'm pleased to tell you that your friend Mallory has come a long way. She's become my go-to wizard for all manner of errands. Meantime, I have spent much time searching for information about the Cabal, but Malastaire's journal remains our best lead.
Okay.
You may recall the reference to the initials G and D. I must believe this refers to Duncan Grimwater, since we know he's involved. To that end, Mallory has tracked Duncan down. But I want you to help confront him, so when you can, please join Mallory in Old Town.
No offense to Mallory, but like low-key, she's like a level 5 wizard. You know, she just enrolled at in Ravenwood, and you know, she's probably progressing the 3 streets right now. She might be level 8, 9, 10 maybe. So she's definitely gonna need our help to fight Duncan Grimwater. Also, as you may notice, we do have a rental mount we're using. I think this is the Seraph Wings. We're not in Mirage today. We're in Wizard City, so I thought, you know, might as well use our rental mount. This one kind of looks silly though, because we have wings that come out of our robe. So I have like 4 wings. It's a little interesting. Hello, Mallory.
Finally! I thought I'd be standing here forever. Headmaster Ambrose said you'd come, but I had my doubts. How are things in Mirage?
Good, I guess.
Really? Grandfather Spider plans to turn back the sands of time? Wow, that's got to have something to do with the Eye of History. Since you left, I've been helping Ambrose on this end, and it's been about 1,000,000 times more fun. Now, we get to confront Duncan Grimwater. To Triton Avenue, then. That's where Duncan's hiding out. This'll be just like old times. You take the lead, and I've got your back.
I don't know, because like you just said that it's more fun hanging out with Merle Ambrose than me, so I'm a little offended by that. Why would you say that? 1,000,000 times more fun too, she said. That's crazy. Literally crazy. Ooh, it looks like there's no sigil, so we have to straight up just walk in here and do our best, I guess. There he is! Wait, we're not fighting? I guess we already beat him.
Oh man, not you again! When you beat me back at Malastaire's house, it pretty much ruined my chances of joining the Cabal.
Not before you brokered the deal with Malastaire and took the Eye of History. We're on to you, Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan.
Wait, you think I'm the Cabal's agent? Pshaw, I wish. I already told you they've rejected me at every turn. And I'm not saying who the real agent is either. If she found out, I'd never be able to walk down Firecat Alley again. Ah, I didn't say that.
Thank you, Duncan. Wizard, I think we got what we came for, didn't we? Let's go tell Ambrose.
Thanks, Duncan. How would you guys rate Duncan Grimwater in the all-time great NPCs of the world? Not just Wizard101, but in the entire world, all of the NPCs put together. Where would you rank Duncan Grimwater? Top 700? Nah.
Well, isn't this a treat? Seeing the two of you together warms my heart. Oh, but tell me, what did you learn from Duncan Grimwater?
Firecat Alley.
Apparently, Duncan's not the agent after all. But he gave us a clue. It's a she who lives on Firecat Alley. Any idea who it could be?
She lives on Firecat Alley and has the initials G and D. Aha! Of course! It makes perfect sense. Greta Darkkettle.
Didn't she help us out in like the main quest line of Firecat Alley?
Wait, you mean that batty old witch who's always talking about curses?
Yes, Greta knew about the death school before anyone else. Oh, and then she remained in Wizard City even after resigning from Ravenwood. We must move fast. Wizard, you and Mallory must go question Greta right away. Be careful. She's clearly more dangerous than we realized.
That's crazy, actually. All right. Well, you know, this is moment of truth. Is Greta Dark Kettle the Cabal agent? The Cabal, very underrated faction of Wizard101. I feel like people don't give it really enough credit. They're not that good, you know, but they are involved in some very, very elaborate conspiracies of the Spiral, and it looks like they are involved with Grandfather Spider somehow. Mallory is really running fast. Let's go to her house. It's been a while since we've been to Firecat Alley. Have we even been to Firecat Alley since we beat this place in the series? I don't even think so. What would we have come back here for? I don't know, but there's her house right there. It's not blue. There's no blue lights.
Drat! She's not here, but she can't have gotten far. Let's look for clues to where she's gone.
That's so good of a suggestion.
The document appears to be a standard Wizard City property deed, but strangely, it's for the house across the street.
Huh?
Ooh, what's that? A deed for the house across the street? Sounds like a solid clue to me. Let's investigate.
Mallory seems like she's here for the children. This is like a very dark and adult game at this point in the game, right? Adults, you know, kids probably don't understand a lot of the themes that are happening here. But Mallory is like, wow, that's a great clue. Like, it reminds me of like Elmo or something, you know? Like, wow. Wow, what do you have there? Oh, a great clue.
Look at this place. A secret Cabal safe house right under our noses this whole time. And there's a trap door. I wonder what's down there. I don't know what, but I do know who. Greta Darkkettle. Let's go.
I wonder why she didn't lock her door. Seems like that would be the first thing I would do if I had a secret house like this.
Look here, it's the Curse Breaker, the Banshee's Bane. I had a feeling you'd eventually catch on. And now you found a safe house, too.
No way. I'm running a thumbnail.
You know, I actually had my eye on you at one point. I thought you'd be a good recruit for the Cabal. Better than that dingbat Grimwater. But of course you were loyal to Ambrose, and then you had to go and join the Arcanum. Ugh! Oh yes, we know all about the Arcanum.
That's interesting.
Just as the Arcanum knows all about the Cabal. Ah, but they haven't been honest about that, have they? Now you'll never know the truth.
Wait, what do you mean by that, Greta? You're telling me the Arcanum was lying to me? Greta Dark Kettle, there's no sigil, so you have to do this solo. Can't imagine it's gonna be too difficult. We'll see. I'm going into my main deck. I don't think I need a boss deck here. Let's see. Ooh, might have been a mistake, but we'll see. We do have a feint. Let's go ahead and use that. If there's a feint sheet, it's gonna be over for us, unfortunately. We're gonna have to restart. But that's a sick animation right there. Did that do any damage to us? What did that even do? Did that do any?
What is this?
Oh.
Amateur hour?
Oh. 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 That's interesting. That is interesting. That is very interesting. So you cannot feint at all here. You cannot feint at all here. That's okay. That's all right. Probably going to have to reshuffle for this fight. Let's see if we can actually do some blades here. We're not going first either, which is never good. Okay, we're allowed to blade, it looks like. Greta Dark Kettle. Let's get these blades on here. We're gonna frenzy, of course. I don't think I have any buffs. That's all I have. Okay, let's go ahead and... Do we want a Snowball Barrage? I think we're going to want a Snowball Barrage. I'm actually going to pass here, then Frenzy next round, then Snowball Barrage. That's the plan. Is this a poison? Not a bad play with a 30% spear as well. Not a bad play, actually. Cut through all of my resist. Not all of it, though, because we are ice. We do have quite a bit of resist. Okay, I do have more treasure cards, but... Alright, now let's go ahead and Frenzy. So now we're going to have max pips. No Shadow Pip, no Snow Mercy. That's okay. Just a regular snowball.
Feel the power
Oh.
of the Cabal.
We're feeling the power of the Cabal now. That's the power of the Cabal. I cannot heal. Okay. And it's not even like I can't heal. It's like 45% less heal. It's not even that good at all. Could have at least done like a 90%. Another poison. Don't think Greta's really that good. This is a decent fight though, I guess. Your Kala was much harder. Unless something else happens where there's another cheat. I don't know. See how much damage this does. I'm expecting maybe 5,000. 5,000. I greatly underestimate the power of ice. And you should too. Never let anyone ever disrespect ice. You report them to the police. And they should be arrested. I'm all about free speech, unless you come after the School of Ice. Only exception. This is the last round with Frenzy. But we should be able to kill with the Frost Giant here. Unless she does some sort of heal. Let's go ahead and attack. No more Frenzy, so it's just base damage here. Let's see if we can do it. No critical block from Greta. No resist. Should be game. GG's. GG's, Greta. She melted. What? She straight up just melted like a... What?
Bah! So you would drive me out of Wizard City? Fine. I'll go. But know this. The Arcanum is not what you think. They've been lying all along. Did you know that at first I only suspected you as a Cabal spy? Of course not. She told you lies then, just as she tells you lies now. You chose the wrong side, Wizard. But it's no matter at this point. We both know time itself is slipping away, don't we? Goodbye, fool!
Where'd she go? That door's locked back there.
Whoa, that was heavy. You really think she's telling the truth? No way. I can't believe the Arcanum would do that.
I think they might have done that, though.
Look, you should go and clear this up with the Arcanum. I'm going to ask Ambrose for permission to help you in Mirage. I'll catch up.
We're gonna have to deal with Mallory for the rest of the walkthrough. Is that what she's telling me here? Alright, back to the Arcanum here. Let's see. Let's see what the librarian says here.
And just where do you think you're going, Initiate? Ione gave me specific instructions. She's not to be disturbed. You can't...
That was good lore there. I just walked right by him. I'm not even listening to him. I just keep walking straight to Ione because she thought I was a spy. She's not telling me the truth. I'm confronting her right now.
You dare to storm into my office? Fitzhume told you to stop. You what? You confronted an agent of the Cabal? Alone? I feel shocked.
As you should.
So the Cabal agent said we were lying to you. I've spoken no falsehoods, but I haven't told you the entire truth either. I had to be sure first. We knew the Cabal was watching you, and that you were tainted by shadow magic. Actually, we subjected Velma von Venkman to the same scrutiny. It's true, we know about the Cabal. Its leaders were once in the Arcanum, before the Schism. But initiates are never privy to this knowledge. Very well. The time has clearly come. I can say no more until you become an understudy. Fortunately, your eligibility has already been approved. To advance to the rank of Arcanum understudy, you must now speak with Cyril Cassini and face the appropriate trial. Then return.
Cyril Cassini. Still haven't gotten this Climaclysm spell, by the way. But I feel like we have all the spell elements to get upgraded fully. Not really, but, you know. Got a lot of spell elements before you even got the spell. Alright, let's go talk to Cyril Cassini. Maybe we can get the apartment. The Arcanum apartment. That would be nice. Let's head over. So we have to do some sort of trial here. No idea what this trial is going to be. I think we have to battle this guy again, maybe?
Aha! The face of the Arcanum's future stands again before the Arbiter practice. I knew from our duel that you would be a rising star here. And you are now eligible to face the trial of the understudy, yes? That is the quickest turnaround for an initiate I have ever seen. But I am confident you will do well once again. You are familiar with the trial chambers. The door to this one is back out in the hallway. Face the trial of the understudy, and if you succeed, you may simply return to Ione. Until next time, my friend.
Alright, Sergio, I got you. So back out in the hallway, you say? Ooh, it's this door right here. Doing it solo again, it looks like.
The trial chamber is much like the others, but your opponent is far more exotic. It's an elemental that seems to be made from the void itself.
Huh? Okay, I'm going to get my boss deck on just in case something crazy is happening here. The Void Elemental Shadow, who knows what that means, really, as far as resistant boosts go. Decent amount of damage that we have to get done here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to 80% faint. We're going to see if there's any sort of cheat here. I don't think there will be, but it looks like we're all good on that front. So there should be an easier fight than Greta, probably. But we are stunned here, which is never good. The only problem is if this guy has like insane resist to ice for some reason. I feel like that's just not the case, though. I feel like that's just not the case. I don't know. Maybe it is. We're stunned here. Maybe we'll get a Shadow Pip. Who knows? Got a Brace coming in here. It's a good spell. Wait, it looks like he's Storm, Fire, and Ice. If you could look back there at that, like those emblems. So it makes sense. He's an elemental, right? So maybe he will have some ice resist, but also fire resist as well. Oh no! Look at that. All the schools are here, so I can only assume the spirits of schools are on the other side that I can't see. Back here to the right. Let's go ahead and start fainting here. I think we'll get 2 more faints down. Why not? Yeah, there they were. This guy tried stunning me again. Unbelievable. 57. Let's go ahead and just regular blade here. I think we should have time for some side quests in this episode. I was thinking about doing just like a side quest episode today, but I figured I don't think this will take that long because we are close to the Zruvan Grotto, which will be its own episode. And I figured this whole Cabal nonsense is not going to take the entire episode, which is looking like I was correct. Unless this guy does something crazy and I die. Alright, we can go ahead and do this. I think we might be good, but I think I'm actually going to wait 1 more round because I want to get this brace off, and then we will attack next round with 3 feints and 2 blades. Should be game. Should be game unless something crazy happens here. It's a Banshee. Like, what is this guy doing? Is this really a challenge, you know? Like, who's unable to beat this, you know? Who's really unable to beat this? And I guess we'll see right now if there is resist here or not, right? I guess we'll see. Little Frost Giant coming in here. 2 blades, 3 traps, 3 feints, man. With a critical, like, it should be GG's. Pierce, though. Pierce does have resist. Not nearly enough. Not nearly enough. I'd be curious to see how much that was, but
During the duel, it seemed as though the elemental was seeking to absorb your life essence. As the elemental dissipates, however, it feels as though you are magnetically propelled in the opposite direction.
That's interesting. I'm not really sure what that means, but it's interesting at least. Let's go back to Ione here. We passed the test. We can now officially be what appears to be an understudy. Not sure exactly what that entails, but it's better than in the initiate, so
I suppose I should say congratulations. You are now an Arcanum understudy with the benefits and the responsibilities that entails. As an understudy, you will have a private office to decorate and use however you like. You will find the entrance just down the hall.
Let's go!
As to the truth about the Cabal, you now have clearance for this knowledge. I already told you that they were once part of the Arcanum. I could tell you the entire story, but it would take many hours, and I feel unprepared to do so. The Cabal's work was performed in what we now call the Forbidden Wing, behind the warded door. There is a small library, however, where we keep historical records about the Schism. It is simplest for you to learn about the history there. Visit the Schism Reading Room, read about the past there, and then return and we will discuss the future.
Let's go, Ione. What does Tarek have to say?
I hear someone's been promoted to understudy. Well, that someone should come see his friend Tarek Hatfield, at his convenience, of course.
I'm about to right now, actually. Let's take a little detour over here to the ice school. Our good friend Tarek Hatfield, maybe he has a spell for us too. You never know. Never really know in this game. He's got a Climaclysm, guys. This is the spell that we've been getting spell elements for. We finally have the quest to get it.
Congratulations, understudy. I had an inkling your advancement was coming. Old Tarek put in a good word for you, don't you know? And now we can talk about subjects that were off limits before. So I was thinking you might like to learn a new trick or two.
Yes.
There's a spell I've been working on, and unlikely as it may seem for an ice spell, the final ingredient is actually in Mirage. What I need is called a Cataclysm Blanket. Only place you can find one is in the old Monument Treasure Cave outside Caravan. Good luck.
Is that true? Is that true? Look at all the spells we can get from our good friend Tarek. Okay. We might do that in this episode, actually. I feel like we should, after we complete the Schism Reading Room. So I think we're almost done with the main quest today. Also, we have our Arcane apartment. Did we get? Let's see. It should be right here to the left. Let's see if we can actually walk in. Boom. Look at that, guys. We have our Arcane apartment, which is actually not supposed to be the apartment. It's actually supposed to be your office, right? She said office space. It's interesting that you can't even... Like, where are we right now? Because where's, like, the actual Arcanum? Like, it's not attached, apparently. That's a little strange. It's not even attached. Okay. Well, let's go to the read room here. We got the Arcanum apartment. I'll decorate it. Let me know how I should decorate it, guys. What do you think? Maybe I'll put it in Castle Tours. The repository.
The small library is as still and silent as a tomb. The secrets in here were hidden because they were too painful for the scholars to bear.
Really? What? The Great Schism. Look, it's a big book.
The massive book would take years, if not decades, to read in its entirety. But fortunately, you find a summary section.
Fortunately, yeah.
Centuries ago, the first scholars came together to study the mysteries of magic and the secrets of the spiral. Some among the scholars became convinced the spiral was doomed and that restoring the first world was the only hope for the future. They knew countless lives would be lost, so they began building the Arcanum to protect a group of survivors they would select.
Oh.
But others among the scholars opposed the dark plan. The two sides fought. The first group was defeated and exiled. They formed the Cabal. The other group of scholars finished building what became the Arcanum, but used it instead as a base for their studies and experiments. To this day, the Cabal continues to search for a way to restore the First World at any cost. The Arcanum wages a secret war to stop them.
That's so interesting. There's a secret war between the Arcanum and the Cabal. The Cabal are kind of evil. They kind of want to destroy everything and go back to the First World, but why? Why?
You know the entire truth now, the darkest part. You also understand why we cannot devote all our time to scholarly matters. As you read, the Cabal seeks to restore the First World. It is a mad, catastrophic plan that would destroy the spiral and everything in it. Kisma has confirmed that the Cabal took the Eye of History to Mirage, hoping all along they could somehow use it to reverse the sands of time. We assume that Grandfather Spider's collusion with them has acted as a catalyst, so their plans are now dangerously close to fruition. Thus, it is imperative you return to Mirage and find a way to stop them. Speak to Kizma before you leave. Good luck, understudy.
Thank you, understudy. Or I guess, what is she? Is she also an understudy? I don't know. I don't really know what level they're at. All right, let's head over to talk to Kizma Shasa here. You know, native Mirage, right? Native Miragean. What do you call someone from Mirage?
Congratulations on your advancement to understudy.
Thank you.
Let us hope we can prevent your achievement from being short-lived. I believe I only informed you of my efforts to investigate the Cabal's activities in Mirage. The Silent Sabers have helped uncover the truth. As on other worlds, the Cabal has spent years embedding their agents. We believe they've infiltrated the Order of the Chronomancers. So return and reconnect with your contacts, but then make haste to the Chronoverge and expose them if you can. Stay strong, understudy.
Whoa. We have to now expose the Chronomancers. You guys remember the Chronomancers? Maybe it's that one guy that helped us. Probably is, low-key. I mean, we didn't really meet many others. Could be that guy we met at the very beginning, too. Remember, he was in here in Caravan somewhere? Wait, there's one right there. Tyrell. Wait. It could be him. I think that's the guy that we met at the beginning.
At last, the Wanderer of Worlds returned. While you were away, I did some wandering of my own, but I found few insights in the sands.
Okay.
What I found instead was this young cat who has disturbing revelations about what's underway at the Chronoverge.
Indeed. Wizard, perhaps you remember me from Xerxes' tomb?
Yes.
After we parted, I returned to the Chronoverge, but soon learned a terrible truth. Chronomaster Devlin and the others are all part of some group known as the Cabal. They've seized control and reversed the sands of time.
This is very convenient. And is it a coincidence that all of this, he found this out, right? As also we found this out?
Even if I were able to get back into the Chronoverge and defeat them, I wouldn't have the foggiest notion of how to set things aright again.
There may yet be a way. At the Spiral's dawn, it said Grandmother Raven safeguarded the secrets of time with a being known as the Chronicle.
Who's that?
If you could consult this Chronicle, but I don't know where, only that it's believed to be inside the Timeless Tower.
The Timeless Tower? That's in the Zruvan Grotto. It's forbidden, but... Wizard, quickly, to Catawar Canyons. I'll show you the way.
Okay. So this is where we end today main questing. And we're going to start doing some of these side quests here because we do have quite a bit. I think the first one we want to do is the Model Man Treasure Cave because we're going to get a new spell with this. We just got this side quest today. I think it's only right we do this today. But yeah, we finished pretty much all of... Oh, we have to go in by ourselves as well. A lot of like forced solo stuff today.
Ah, yet another archaeologist? This treasure is too valuable for a museum. Besides, it was my ancestors who left it. At least I think. Either way, I am a pirate, and I am taking it. All of it.
Sorry, pal. I'm gonna have to take you down. Zulaman Mongu. I thought the Mongoose were like friends of us now, but apparently some of them are still kind of bad. This guy's pretty weak. Might have some cheese. Doubtful, to be honest with you. So I think there's probably like 3 more episodes of Mirage. We have this Zruvan Grotto, which might be, you know, it might not take the entire length of a video, so we might be able to get some more side quests done in the next episode. We also have the possibility of a large boss fight that might be its own episode as well. So I think there might be 2 to 3 more main episodes of Mirage, plus probably a side quest episode. That's what I'm feeling as what's gonna happen. My shadow gauge is already at 6-7. What are you doing with your hands right now? Stop that. All right. Let's go ahead and 80% faint here. Then honestly, that's probably all we need to do. It's only got 8,400. We're gonna get a little bit of boost. Instead of a brace, the brace is a little annoying. Maybe we do one more thing to just counter this brace. We got an epic now, so I think we can go ahead and swab it, and then we should be good to attack next round probably. Zuleman Mangu. So, oh, we're gonna get stunned. Well, if this is all that this Climaclism side quest is, I'm hoping so. It's pretty easy. I mean, we might have to go and like summon it like we do for all the spells. We have to go somewhere and then like the Climaclism will come to life and are you worthy of using me in battle? Like, yes, obviously. Okay, well, I'm stunned here. But the brace might go away now because we're stunned. We did get a Shadow Pip as well. We could have still No Mercy if we get it. If we get it. I don't think we're going to get it, though. No, we didn't get it. All right, so Frost Giant. This should be game. And then we can collect this little chest here, which has whatever we need to have Climaclism, which I don't even know if it's a good spell or not. We probably won't even use it. We might use it. It might be good. I really don't know. Why is Rico Luna clipping through the floor? Sulaman's clipping through the floor, too. So that's game.
You have bested me today, Wayfarer. These treasures are yours. There will always be another day, however. You'd be wise to watch your back.
Bro, chill. Also, why am I floating? Just floating there.
You search the treasure chest and find the Cataclysm blanket. It's made of a thin, coarse fabric and has a strangely cold feel to it.
Okay, well, we got it. Let's head back to Tarek. Maybe he'll just give us the spell. That would be very, very nice of him. Doubtful. Doubtful. I'm not exactly sure what side quest we should do after that. I'm thinking maybe like the Boombai Rebel Warriors because we have 2 side quests to defeat them. That might be a good play.
There you are. I was just starting to worry. But you have the Cataclysm blanket. Perfect. That'll do nicely. Now we have everything we need for this new spell. Climaclism. Well, what are you waiting for? Get out there and try it out.
Climaclism. We leveled up. There it is. So we can also upgrade it immediately. So yeah, because we do have quite a bit of spell elements. So there's 270 damage, and it gambits 2 weaknesses for a 70% what appears to be trap. Some of these symbols I don't exactly know. Harmful War. I think that's a trap. So I could do that, or I could go 205 damage, and there's no gambit. It's just a 60% trap. Both of which are just not very useful. Not very useful to me. I mean, a 70% trap, that's a feint. Like, that's not bad, actually. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think I should do. Path A or Path B for Climaclism. Yeah, I guess I could do both. I just need 4 more spell elements, but there we go. We got it. Climaclism. Is it in my spell deck? Do I have to remove it from my spell deck? Yes, I do. Yeah, it's 4 pips for 200 damage. Is it an AoE? I don't really know. Selected enemies. Affects targets 1 or more chosen enemies. It's interesting. It's interesting. Is it going to put a trap on all of them? Like, that would be nice. I don't know. Maybe I should try it out in combat, you know? Any quests here? No. Okay, so I think we do the Boombai Rebel Warriors now in the Yakal Mountain. What do you guys say? I think that's good. I think that's good. Because we don't need to do any crazy like Rocky Balboa or something. That might be a tough fight. You know, I think we already have a good name of this title, something to do with a Cabal. So, you know, some of these might be interesting fights, like the Dune Star, something that might be interesting fights. I think we have all the rugs here now. I think we've unlocked all the rugs. All right, Bombay Rebel Warriors. They're right here, and they are lovely fire. Not sure if we're going to be able to kill these guys in one round. Let's see how much health they have. I don't think that's enough. Let's go 45% blade here. This is going to be 3 fights, but we get to complete 2 quests with this, which is quite nice. We did level up as well. I'm not sure what level we are. Level 127 maybe? Yeah, probably because that's how much energy we have. These type of quests are a little grindy. This is like maybe my only gripe with Mirage is that they kind of like force you to badge grind. It's like it's not really optional. I mean, it is optional, but they make you start with 5. All right, bullet peanuts are just bad. Well, luckily we do get to complete two side quests with these. I'm not sure who gave it to us. I know there's that one cat that's just down the road here. I'm not sure who else gave it to us though. Either way, it's a very easy quest. It's 3 fights. Might probably be able to do a more side quest as well, and we probably will do another defeat 5 type thing. Okay, we did not get a power pip. I'm gonna go ahead and snowball with 6. Let's hopefully you can do it. We do have a blade, and this guy has an aura. I think we should be fine. I think we're good. I want to say else we don't critical, we're fine. The power of the snowball. Blue huckleberries. Okay, we just need to defeat one more. Yeah, I don't think we can snowball round 1 and win. Just don't think we can. Alright, well this is game. Let's go turn in these quests. One of them might lead us to something else. And if so, we'll continue the side quest here. We'll see where it leads us. Or we just turn both of them in and that's the end of it. Did we really not kill this guy? Okay, I have to say. We didn't critical this first dude. Alright, we got it. That's both quests done. Let's go back to Legate Shirazi here. You guys didn't see anything? You guys did not see anything? You guys did not see anything. Legate Shirazi.
Yes, what do you want? Oh, it's you. Forgive me. It's just so much quieter around here now. I'm nearly asleep on my feet. Please accept this as a token of appreciation from every decent soul in Yokkol Mountain. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to bed.
Thank you, Legate. That's a quest completed. Oh, I guess we have enough to upgrade Climaclism again. Alright, now we have to go talk to Prefect Josephat. Yeah, I remember this guy. Prefect Josephat. Wait, there are Bombays up here now. Right? Or are those Siamese? Oh, they have different fur color. I think it's mixed up here now. Maybe. Maybe I could be wrong. Prefect.
Well now, let us hope that improved the situation. Regardless, however, your loyalty is appreciated and will be rewarded. Going forward, I can offer special faction rewards for defeating Bombay rebels and those blasted sandwiches out in the waste.
Got you, got you. So what exactly do you give me? A mount. The Siamese magic carpet. I need Siamese sergeant and rebellion crusher. Dunes marshal. Okay. Thank you, prefect. Now here we have a plot hole. Because, first of all, why is Istar here? She's clearly not supposed to be here. Secondly, Seamus, who we've defeated in the Irem Palace last episode, is here still. And is not an enemy. So this is clearly a mistake. Wizard101 needs to get rid of Seamus here. We defeated him. He should not be here. And if he is, I should be able to fight him and kill him here. But I can't. Istar should also not be here. So that's definitely a mistake. Okay, what should we do next? We have Istanbul. I think we go ahead and just do the sandwiches then. Because we already have one. And, like, this Prefect Josephat says that we should take them down for his rewards. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's go back to the Rubal Waste here. And I think that would be a good... I think that's a good episode. Now, we're probably only going to collect one collected wasted time grain per fight, unfortunately. It's going to be the same as those... those Trangles. The drop rate is going to be very, very bad. But, you know. Ooh, a Sunstone. Nice. Let's get in the fight here. They're not tough, so. I guess we frenzy here. Did not get a sharpened blade. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, maybe we can get two in a fight. That would be very, very nice, but I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. And then all we're gonna have are like boss fight side quests, which some of the side quests that for boss fights are very tough. Like they are very tough. Like the Pac-Man Ghost, it's a fun side quest boss fight. It's tough, but it's not too tough. This guy just critical blocked me. Doesn't matter though. This guy had a berserk on, I think. Alright, I only got one there. I only got one. Alright. Let's get into another battle. Three more. Boom, 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 boom. Walk into the battle, buddy. Walk into the battle. You will unfortunately not even get a spell off before you are defeated. A little unfortunate. Alright, Frost Giant inbound. I could probably switch my pips on this deck because I don't use a Squall Blade in this deck. So the Storm pips that I have are not as needed. Might switch to Balance for the reshuffle. Might be the option. Give me two. Give me two. I got one. Let me switch to Balance. Alright, maybe we can get two now. We're not even going first, though. Balances, I don't think that they look as good. They kind of fit the Mirage theme, though. I'm surprised we haven't seen more balanced enemies in Mirage. I feel like this is a very balanced type of world. They both are going to berserk. This is going to be an easy fight. We don't even need a critical here. You're going to berserk back-to-back rounds. That's questionable play by the sandwich here. Judgment. Okay, they're finally doing some damage, it looks like. No critical, though. That's still a lot of damage, though. Easy. Come on, give me two, give me two. Give me two. Just one. Getting a ton of trash seeds, man. At least I'm not getting 0. I'm pretty sure we got a Scaly Triangle fight that gave us literally 0. It's always good when I only have 1 in the battle at the start and I go first. Makes the battle go by a little bit quicker. This could be a shield. It's gonna be a blade though. Alright, Frost Giant. Let's see if we can get it. We just need 1. Just need 1. Then I don't know who this Chrono Master is. She's floating though, as you can see. She's not in the ground properly. But is she a part of the Cabal? Who knows? Maybe she is. The Chrono Masters are up there, by the way. They're up there. Alright, we got it, luckily. Huge plays.
Oh, you're back. And you have the wasted time grains? Fantastic work, Wayfarer. I'd say you definitely earned that reward.
Wait, what's the reward?
Say, Wayfarer, you've proven to be quite reliable. If you're not too busy, might I trouble you for help with another matter? The sand swirlers, with their infinite churning, make quite the mess of the sands, and that's saying nothing of their feisty temper. Please, Wayfarer, bring a measure of order to the ruble waste by ridding it of as many of the slovenly sand swirlers as you can.
Which apparently is just 5. I don't even know where they are. Have I defeated these guys before? Have I defeated these guys before? It doesn't really matter. So we have had quite a good episode today. We completed a good chunk of the main quest. We went back to Wizard City. Now we have to go to the Zruvan Grotto, which is where our final oasis is, which is nice. So we do have to find the one here, the Rubal Oasis, which I have not found yet. Not sure where it is, but I'll find it. I'll find it, guys. Don't worry. And then from there, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 other side quests. That's probably going to be its own episode, those quests, I have to imagine. Unless the Zruvan Grotto is really short and we can crank some of these out in the next episode as well. Who knows? But guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, keep it icy, keep it snowy, and I will see you in the next one.